my name is Rithvik Ramdas. I'm 27 years of age and I'm a software professional. My journey at First Eat Right started almost a year ago. Before joining First Eat Right, I used to work out when I was in college. I can say roughly I've been working out for like somewhere around 7 years. The problem was there's a lot of this unnecessary fitness advice that is available online as well as in other additional reading material like magazines and blogs. So as someone who is very young, you fall prey to such sort of wrong advice and then you end up with unnecessary problems, and I had a rapid weight gain because of that. And that is when I had met Dr. Nafisa Imtiaz of First Eat Right. Now, after joining here, they had a proper, rigorous scientific procedure to be followed before they set a diet chart for you. There were a lot of initial measurements and tests that were conducted. There were a lot of questions asked about what were your eating habits, what are your exercising habits, what are your work times, and it was based on that you get a customized diet chart. This is one good thing compared to other dietitians that I've seen. And the second one is there are a lot of these diet fads that go around in the market, something like the watermelon diet, or a diet just based on fruits for like 7 days. This is what we call crash diets. First Eat Right is strictly against such sort of diets. They recommend a balanced diet, and they recommend a diet based on what is your age and what are your other health problems. Based on all of this, you're given a proper nutrition plan to be followed, as well as an exercise plan to be followed. Now, depending on your age, depending on your work schedule, they don't expect you to like go to a gym and start lifting heavy weights on the first day. This was one very, very good thing which I liked about Dr. Nafisa. She just recommended 1 hour of brisk walking in the morning and 1 hour of brisk walking in the evening. You start off with 5 kilometers in each of these hours, and then you slowly try to progress and add on one by one. And then later on, since I was anyway into a little bit of boxing when I was in college, I wanted to get into weight training and other things. So she changed my diet as well as exercise plan accordingly. This helped me get back in shape in a proper time frame. I wouldn't say short time frame, it was a proper time frame. And at the same time, I did not feel weak or completely drained out by the end of the day. I was still active. I was still continuing my day job apart from exercising, and I did maintain a healthy lifestyle. Now, one good thing about First Eat Right is they do offer you some amount of caveats compared to other dietitians. You're allowed to sway a little bit from your diet, but not much. You're given that slight amount of freedom. But the other diets like the crash diets which I've mentioned, you may end up in shape very, very fast, but you may go out of shape and it can go bad very quickly. Now, there was a time when after I'd achieved my desired BMI ratio as well as weight, my specific weight target that was achieved, I had gone off the diet a little bit, but my weight hasn't changed much. It has still remained sort of in that particular range which Dr. Nafisa had recommended. And this is one good thing, that since you followed a scientific as well as a rigorous diet, you don't sway around much, and as well as you don't go back to that rapid weight gain again. That usually happens when you take those diet fads and other sort of unnecessary diet paths that you need to follow. And another good thing about First Eat Right is it's just your normal daily food that you consume. They do not recommend or support any supplements, which is really, really good, and that is why I recommend First Eat Right for everyone. So post joining First Eat Right, I have taken up CrossFit classes, and in fact I'm better than what I was at college. I'm able to lift more, I'm able to exercise more. I'm doing cardio way, way better than what I was doing in college. I'm able to run faster, and last but not the least, I'm getting sufficient amount of sleep, and at the same time I'm able to maintain my normal work plus general lifestyle.